Hello everybody, welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Friday, August 2nd, 2024. We are back with our MLB best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach and welcome to Being the Odds. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, and notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post these MLB videos every single day along with the NFL, college football, NBA, and NHL, and those are back on. We're going to have huge winning seasons in those. Go after our first 15,000 subscribers, so I'm really excited to have y'all here. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. So to recap yesterday's results, we made some serious money yesterday. Royals first five minus 0.5, pretty close to plus 100 odds as well. That was a winner. We had the Rockies money line. What a fucking comeback last night. Not gonna lie, I was pretty pissed in the 8th inning, so I went to bed. I was like, fuck, why did I even have this on? And then we turned it out, we got the dub. And then no runs first inning, St. Louis and Chicago. Paul Goldschmidt, who couldn't hit all freaking year so far, has been hot, and he hit a home run and we lost that one. But overall, 2-1, we'll take it all day long. A winning day is a winning day, and we have a big video today. We have 4 plays I'm going to give you guys here on YouTube here today. I might be adding more. If I do, we post that in the pinned comment below, along with my Twitter. My Twitter's linked in the description below. And if we've made you guys money, in the MLB, NFL, college football, NBA, NHL, and you want to support the channel, and you want to profit even more, become a member at zdmbets.com/picks. As a member, you get all of our members-only plays every single day, which was profitable, best bets on a day-to-day basis. On top of that, you get a direct line to me. So any game you're considering betting, reach out to our hotline number, get a guaranteed response back about any game you're considering betting. And you get all our free picks on YouTube, sent to you before these videos come out. That would take advantage of early lines, early odds. Go to the website zdmbets.com/picks, and that website is linked in the pinned comment below. So let's jump into the plays that we have today. I'm loving the board today. I'm going to start with our first play, which is going to be the Dodgers -1.5 at -102 versus the A's. First things first. When looking at this game, the pitching matchup is so far in the Dodgers' favor. It's kind of ridiculous. Estes for the A's is a total tire fire. He is not good, and he has it has a high 4 like 4.9. It should be like a 6. He had a few games in June where he let up like 2 or 3 runs, but the bases were loaded like half the innings he was in, and he got out of some jams. But he has been the reason why the A's lose sometimes like 10-1, because they score 8 runs on him in like the first 3 innings, and the Dodgers lineup is plenty good enough to be able to hammer Estes all day long. Greg Stone, I think, was actually someone who should have been on the All-Star team, but it is what it is. But he's a much better pitcher than Estes is. The bullpens are about equal here. The A's have a very strong bullpen. It's one of the few things they actually do well. So the A's, the bullpens are solid here. But the lineups, like I said, the Dodgers lineup's absolutely unbelievable. They're loaded top to bottom, while the A's, they're playing they have a AAA roster essentially. So there's not really much there. Plus, I think one hidden factor that is going to help the Dodgers here today is the fact that no one shows up to A's games. No one shows up to them, because the A's, they're going to be sold to, they're going to be going to Vegas, and the ownership has shown they don't give one singular shit about this team, and the fans know it. So the fans aren't going to show up at games. They're going to show up at tailgate, but they're not going to show up to the actual games. And it's really hard when you're like a home team and you're looking around. There's 1,500 people in a stadium that fills 30,000. So to me, I think the Dodgers are going to have a major mental edge, and they have the talent edge. Give me the Dodgers -1.5, -102 versus the A's. Next, we're going with the under 8.5 in Arizona and Pittsburgh. First things first, I would not characterize Pittsburgh's ballpark as a hitter's ballpark. I just wouldn't. They have a very short porch on the left in left field, but other than that, I don't really see it. It's a very pitcher-friendly ballpark, and the pitchers are great today. Ortiz has been awesome this year for Pittsburgh. Absolutely awesome. 5-2, excuse me, with a 2.47 ERA. Absolutely great. And Brandon Pfaadt, who I gave a lot of shit last year. I won a lot of money betting against Pfaadt last year, and I gave a lot of shit earlier this year. He's been way better. He's brought his ERA from mid-5s down to 3.92, which is below league average, which is good. And he's been playing really, really well this last month and a half. Very impressive there. Now, both these bullpens are a bit suspect. They have high ERAs in the 4s, not what we want. But the difference is that they both had a day off, which means the best arms from this bullpen will be used tonight more than likely. So the scoring should come down. And Pittsburgh's lineup is very hit or miss. Then they hit big against the Astros, but there's been series where they score 7 runs the entire series. In Arizona, they're not the same as they were last year. Ketel Marte is awesome, and Corbin Carroll I think still can be really good, but this just team isn't the same. The Diamondbacks lineup is just not the same. So I like the under 8.5 here, Arizona and Pittsburgh. The sharp money's on the under as well. I mean, give me the under 8.5, Pittsburgh and Arizona. By the way, another really good bet on that. This is not a bet that I'm betting, but first 5 under 4.5 is also a really good bet in my opinion. I might have that on. We'll see. But that's another one that I like. But let's go into the next play. Next play is gonna be the Red Sox money line -120 versus the Rangers. First off, I would take Crawford over Urena. I don't really know much about Urena. He actually played pretty well so far, but it's a small sample size. While Crawford have a much bigger sample size. The Red Sox bullpen I will take every single day of the week and twice on Sunday over the Rangers bullpen. The Rangers bullpen is 4th worst in the league, and they have been horrible for the past 2 seasons, and they just have not gotten better. In some cases, they've gotten a little bit worse. But when you look at this as well, the biggest difference here, in my opinion, is the Red Sox lineup. I mean, Corey Seager coming back has helped the Rangers immensely. Of course he has, obviously, because, you know, he is a very, very, very good player. But top to bottom, the Red Sox have a substantially better lineup. They're top, 7. The Red Sox are top 7 in every single hitting category. And they are hot from, they're hot on the offensive end. Their lineup is hot right now. I really, really like them to be able to get the dub here on the first game of the series. We'll see the rest of the series, but I think they have the pitching advantage, and I know for a fact they have the lineup advantage right now because, I don't know, something's up with this Rangers lineup. They just aren't hitting, and I know the Red Sox will. So give me the Red Sox money line -120 versus the Rangers. And then we're going to go with the Padres, -1.5 at +114 versus the Rockies. The Padres have had a day of rest, and they're at home. The Rockies came off an emotional win last night. We had them, dub. But regardless, they're coming off an emotional win last night. There's going to be an obvious letdown. The Rockies also used a lot of their good arms out of the pen yesterday, and the Rockies bullpen is fucking terrible. They have a 5.51 ERA, and they used I think 5 bullpen guys yesterday, which means they're going to be honestly running on fumes in the bullpen today, which is obviously not good for them because running on fumes for them is like a double A pitching staff, which is what it looks like they're going to have today. And San Diego's bullpen, on the other hand, is pretty solid. Like they're just league average 4.07 ERA. They're exactly average. While the Rockies, like I said, are mid-5. So I mean, they're a full run and a half difference there. Now both these starters can be had. Vasquez is around a 4.8 ERA, 4.9 ERA. Same thing with who's pitching for the Rockies here today? I'm forgetting, but it's a 4.9 something. They're really within 0.03 ERA. I can't believe I didn't put that in my notes, but regardless, both these starters are suspect. But so the starting pitching is a wash. The bullpen for San Diego is substantially better. And then when you look at the lineup here, top to bottom, San Diego's lineup is just fucking awesome. They're first in hits and batting average. They're top 10 in almost every single power category with slugging, OPS, all that stuff. And Colorado's good. Like the Colorado's lineup is a lot better than people actually give them credit for. They genuinely are. But they're not nearly as good as the Padres. They're not good enough to challenge good teams, in my opinion. Plus, with the Padres, I can get +114 if they win by 2 or more when they're at home, off of day of rest. Rockies coming off an emotional win, and they have the bullpen advantage and the lineup advantage. Padres all day long, -1.5, +114. Now, I probably will be adding some more plays later. When I do, we post those in the pinned comment below. So definitely make sure y'all keep tabs on that. I'll also post those on my Twitter, so definitely give that a follow. Twitter is ZDM_bets. And guys, we do have members only plays today. ZDMBets.com/picks. Website link in the comments below. We'll also be having a major announcement tomorrow. So definitely make sure you stay tuned for that when it comes to ZDM Bets. But guys, let's go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I'll see you all tomorrow.